everybody! Welcome back to another episode of New Housewife Does Cooking. Today we're going to make something really fun that I've never made before. A bloomin' onion. If you've ever been to Outback Steakhouse or Texas Roadhouse, you probably know the cactus blossom or the bloomin' onion. Nick and I love it. It's our favorite thing to get there, other than the steaks, whatever. But this also is a classic for us. So let's go through our ingredients. Of course we have our onion. We chose the largest one. We also have a backup second one that we'll probably cook as well. And it's a sweet onion. I almost picked a white onion. The recipe I'm following said specifically sweet. So if you do white onions, let me know how that works. And maybe I'll try with white onions one day. We have salt, paprika, garlic powder, pepper, milk, eggs, flour, and this is just a blank bowl. So let's get started on how to cut our onion to make it into that classic bloomin' onion shape. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to use this onion instead. We had to throw out the other onion because it was rotten. And it was starting to, well, it was either rotten or it was starting to grow a new onion inside of it. So it was a very pungent smell. My eyes are already leaking. I had to go to the freezer to blink a few times. Oh, pro tip. If you are very, very prone to your eyes burning when you cut onions, you either go to the freezer and put your whole head in the freezer and blink vigorously for like a minute. It goes away. I'm going to show you right now how to do it. Oh my gosh. So I'm just blinking, I'm blinking, I'm blinking, I'm blinking. Stop closing me in here. Okay. And it feels better. Cool.
Pretty sure your head in the freezer is going to be our thumbnail.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think I'm going to make it that.
Fun. Cool. Okay, so we're going to flip it this way, and we're going to make a cross across it. We're going to cut all the way down, but we're not going to cut it all the way across. We're cutting it up to the stem part. Okay? Going perpendicular. Okay. Okay, so now we have 4. You see it on this side. So now we're going to cut 3 in each quarter. So here's 2 lines, so here's 1 line. Honestly, I think we're going to do 2 quarters. 2 cuts per quarter. Maybe you can do this one. This is what gives it its classic shape.
Which is?
Like a flower.
Bloomin'.
Bloomin'.
Called a bloomin' onion. Down in Texas Roadhouse, we get bloomin' onions. Grow them on the tree. The cactus tree.
Hello everyone at Texas Roadhouse! Today is Nick's birthday!
You in Texas size? Yeah!
But I'm dying right now of the onion cut smell! Hello. Here's the in-freezer shot. It's just me violently blinking. Whose idea was this?
Mine.
Who sent this one in? Okay.
It's a pretty good.
I think I'm missing one section.
Looks like this section.
Yeah, right here. I got it. Here we go. No, it's okay. Cool. And if you look, It's a beautiful cactus blossom shape.
Center's a little messed up. That's fine.
It looks good.
I'm Crocodile Dundee.
It looks
that
awesome.
looks fine to me.
Okay, we're back. So, I was going to cut the bulb a little bit more.
No,
Oops.
Don't go too far.
I'll cut it this way too. I'm really impressed with how this
It's turned out really
turned
well.
out.
So, top down view. I'm trying to get my shadow over.
Pretty cool, right?
Very cool. What's next?
Okay, what's next is that let's go to the side. We're going to start to combine our wet, dry ingredients and our wet ingredients. I have my flour here. I'm going to pour in my salt, paprika, garlic powder, and pepper. Let's mix that all together. Okay, and then over here I have 2 eggs and my milk. Reblog, like if you say milk.
Milk.
Subscribe if you say milk.
Subscribe anyways.
Leave a comment if you drink water instead. And then you whisk the eggs and milk together. So Nick and I normally drink almond milk, but for this, because of what's going on, alright, that's mixed in. Anyway, what I was saying was, because of what's going on with like the, you know, outbreak and stuff like that, we have been kind of drinking and eating whenever we want. So we have had cow milk in our house again. So that's what we're using for today. We're using regular cow milk. But if you want to do vegan or vegetarian, you can always use almond milk. I'm sure it's still the same.
How would you get the eggs though? Ooh.
There's stuff that you can use that's not.
I'm sure there is. Kitty! You're a star, Kitty.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to dip this whole onion into the wet mix. So being really gentle about it, I'm placing this into the egg wash. Wow, that really covered a lot of it. Wow.
Try to get the top part now.
So I'm just using a spoon. I'm just going to coat all of it as much as I can. I'm wearing gloves, even though gloves are a precious item to get nowadays. I've had these gloves way before everything started, but I'm using gloves today because of the onion itself. I don't want it to go into my pores, and then I stink like onions the next day at work. So
it's so hard to see the onion. It's a white background on white stuff. It's like, oh, I can't see
it's here. Alright, so we got our onion thoroughly coated in egg stuff. So now we're going to pull it out of here.
Grab another spoonful of dry mixture.
No, it's okay. I use the same one.
Well, that way that that mixture doesn't stick to it.
1, 2, 3, into the dry mixture.
That way it doesn't stick to it.
Cool. And I'm just going to coat. And you want to make sure that you get every single like level within like the petals. So that way it's like each petal will become
an even fry.
Even fried. Yep. Like the texture will be throughout everything.
Isn't it a Pearl Jam song?
I don't know.
Even fry. Even
I don't
flow.
listen to Pearl Jam.
Even flow. That's what I was going.
Oh.
It's a joke.
And then we're going to do this one more time. We're going to repeat this whole thing. So this is going to go back into the egg mixture. Just like that. I'm going to really thoroughly separate each on every level. You see how I'm slowly separating every single petal to make sure the egg wash gets in there. Even the center. Okay. So grab my spoon, just coat the top. This is like way easier than I thought it would be.
For once, something's uncomplicated.
Well, the last one we made was super complicated.
Cinnamon rolls? Yeah. Cool.
Okay, pull it out. Okay, just letting it drip a little bit and throwing it in. Awesome. Shoot. It's okay. It's okay. It's cooking. That's what you do, you get messy. You have happy little accidents, as an awesome person once said. Who said that thing?
David Schmitz?
Nope.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, good job.
The joke is he dressed up as Bob Ross once. Maybe twice, I don't know.
Shout out to David Schmitz.
Shout out to David. See if he watches the video. If you did, leave a like. And then text me.
Like, comment, and subscribe if your name's David Schmitz. I know his brother, Mike Schmitz, subscribed to us today. Hey.
Oh. Yeah, you just made a mess.
Okay, cool. So now we're going to get a bowl and let this freeze for 10 minutes in the freezer. In the meantime, Nick is going to be cooking us delicious steak. And then I'm also going to be heating up our oil so that when it's done in 10 minutes, we're going to get it to fry. So let's get started on that. So we have our oil heating up right now. And now we're going to get started on the dip that goes with the bloomin' onion. I will be the only one partaking because I like all of these things, and Nick likes none of these things.
Like
we have mayo.
That. Just not this.
Just enough mayo and sour cream. So we have mayo, sour cream, ketchup, Worcestershire, paprika, salt, and pepper. So we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of mayo. Okay, now 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Just gonna get in there with our fingers. No getting around it.
Beauty tip. Sour cream helps nothing.
You don't know that. Come here. Okay. Wash my hands. Next is a 1.5 tablespoon serving of Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire. I say Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
That's the wrong way. I'll be like, you know what? Then you don't get any dip.
Route. Root.
Shut up. Okay.
Turn our fan on just in case our fire alarm decides to go off.
Oh yeah, we have the jumpiest fire alarm now. Reminds me of our apartment that we used to live at. Okay. Paprika, salt, and pepper.
Almost at 350.
Cool. Last is salt and pepper. 1 teaspoon of pepper and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. 1.5 Cool. And then
No need to measure.
eyeball pepper. That looks good. Okay. Let's get a whisk. We'll do our dinky little muffin whisk. And we just mix it all together.
I think it's like Southwest mayo or something.
It looks delicioso. Let's try it. Wow! There's a lot of flavors in that. Oh my goodness.
Very good.
Yeah, it's good.
That's how you make the sauce.
Yeah. Alright, so we got our onion that has been in the freezer for 10 plus minutes. I'm just pulling it out now. Perfect. Cool. So, what I think I'm going to do, it says 10 minutes. I'm sorry, it says 2 minutes to fry. But because we have a lot of it on the top, I'm going to flip it over in 2 minutes. And that way we're going to get that golden brown color. Sounds good. Alright, time to flip it over. Flip.
Ooh. Definitely that golden brown.
Oh my gosh.
Alexa, start a timer for 1.5 minutes.
Alright, timer is done. I'm just going to flip it over and then transfer it to the plate. Strip it dry. 1, 2, 3. Bingo. We'll let that drain for a few minutes. And that is looking pretty golden brown. I'm happy.
Looks good. Smells good.
Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, Nick is going to try the Bloomin' Onion now. I also have the dip here if you want some.
It's not easy to pull apart as Texas Roadhouse is. I got a piece.
Cool.
It's pretty good for homemade.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I said, it's kind of hard. I think I'm just pulling out little chunks of onion with.
Oh, use your knife and just cut.
I think it's better off using a fork to pull through. Well, before I eat raw onion, not raw, but. Yeah, it tastes very similar to Texas Roadhouse.
Nice. That's awesome.
Alright, now Jen's going to try the sauce.
With my onion.
With onions, not just sauce by itself.
I like to do a really, really fine amount. Mmm. That is so good. I love that. That's really, really yummy. So glad we made this. You get the crunch and the dressing. Really makes it feel like restaurant level. So the recipe will be in the description below. I hope everyone's staying safe and making it through this hard time right now. The light is at the end of the tunnel for a lot of places, so hopefully it just keeps on going up and up there. So thank you for watching this video. Next time we will make cheese fondue. See you next time.